All right, I'll call the meeting of the Conservation Commission to order Wednesday, February 11th, 2026, 6 p.m. In attendance tonight, we have Anthony Zampacini, Megan Logan, and Jason Guppert. And Megan, do you want to take on the clerk role and take us through the agenda?
Yeah. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the approval of minutes for the Conservation Commission meeting from 2/11/26. Did everybody have a chance to look over those?
Sure.
Any changes or anything we have to add?
Do we have a motion?
A motion to accept the minutes from February 11th, 26.
Do we have a second?
Second?
Yeah. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion passes.
Next, do you want to?
Yeah, okay, so the next order, notice of intent, NOI 2025-03, notice of intent at 0 Prospect Street, Assessor's Parcel ID 45-1-0, for the construction of a single-family home with associated site improvements, subject to the Wetlands Protection Act, 310 CMR 10.00, and local wetland bylaws, Chapter 424, Wetlands Protection. Applicant Jeffrey Mitchell, 51 Rogers Avenue, West Springfield, Mass. 01089, continued from January 28th, 2026 meeting.
So for this one, we got a letter or an email correspondence asking to further move this back from tonight, February 25th, to be continued for April 22nd.
Yes.
Okay. Does someone want to make a motion to continue this NOI?
Yeah, I make a motion to continue the NOI 2025-03 to April
22nd.
22nd, 2026.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion passes. Okay. And then project monitoring, E0 2025-06, wetlands violation at 30 Vineland Avenue.
I can talk you guys through the changes here if you want. So the enforcement order itself, like the actual piece here, has changed a little bit because originally we were just asking for her to cease work and come in. Now there's an actual date with the box checked to file a restoration plan with us. I have it set for April 15th. But when we get to the actual step-by-step, the last page that I typed up, we can change any dates and any requirements. So I think that is the only change. So rather than a cease and desist, yeah, I just changed it to supply a restoration plan by said date on the enforcement order, and then now we have all the information on the back. Basically, it starts with asking her to have hired somebody by March 20th. That's about a month out. That gives her a month. And I'll give her a list of all of the consultants we've seen. We can't recommend anybody, but we can just give her a list of like, this is everybody we've seen that would work on a project like that, because like Oxbow isn't going to work on her backyard.
I thought this looked good. I'm just looking for it here in this version of it. I don't know if this has changed. Removal of tree litter. Do we want to prescribe crane only in this letter, or can we leave that open so it could be, or add by hand, or I don't know, make it less prescriptive at this point?
Tom asked for it to be by crane only, but we could remove that. We could amend it to be worded differently, to be like primarily crane only, and then like some of the like small brush they can remove by hand. That's definitely your discretion. That was just the request from the last meeting, was to have that the stuff that's up in the brook be removed by cranes, so they're not walking in it and dragging it out. I think his issue was just like the big logs, dragging that out. If it's the pitch,
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a good point.
do you want the wording changed, so that way like the pitch can be removed by hand? And just like the large logs get removed by crane, or do you want like crane removed altogether from the requirement?
It's probably fine. We're gonna be seeing an NOI, right?
So they'll be filing a restoration plan, so it'll all get done through the restoration plan.
Right, so I think we can reassess that, I would say.
So you just wanted to propose a plan and then we just vote on it, we can always condition it accordingly?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let me note that.
I haven't been to this location, but does anyone who has done a site visit, is a crane going to cause more damage? I mean, if it's too close, is it, with the snow melting, is the ground going to be soft, maybe? Or if you do it on a day that's, I mean, if this isn't happening till whenever it happens,
April, May,
right,
for the actual.
It's gonna be soft.
it's going to be very soft.
Yeah, I was thinking that at the time. I mean, I get his point, though. He doesn't want a bobcat dragging a log up the bank there, which is ultimately a bad idea.
Yeah, and I get that, but, on a freezing day would be the best time to bring the crane in, obviously, but if this isn't happening till May, it's gonna be mushy.
Maybe you're right, we just leave the language out.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll be back out there
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
then, and then we can see what they propose.
I think Tom's point on that was well taken, that
Yeah,
I think he was even intending, crane stays on the street, reaches over.
that's,
I think that was his intent on that, and not disturb anything.
Which would be ideal, but I don't,
Yeah, but again,
I've never been there, so I don't know if that's
it would be
possible.
reaching from the street over kind of back to the back of the property, I think is,
street?
yes. So, yeah,
Can a crane reach there?
I'm not sure.
Do we have the word?
Well, that's quite a
There's
distance.
some pretty big ones.
What's the distance from the back of the house to the stream? Roughly? Doesn't look like.
I would say there's only 30 feet to the bank, so probably 50, 60 feet to the stream. It's tough to remember now.
At the back of the house to what?
To the stream, because there's
This
wetlands,
photo right here.
BW and stream.
1 inch is 47 feet. This is the property line, right?
It's closer, it's closer than that. The GIS is approximate. It's closer than
I
that.
think most of them,
Stream.
it's right in this area here. So it would be from here to here would be the distance roughly.
Yeah.
From the street. Back of her house to the stream is about, say,
60 feet, probably.
From the back of our house,
100 feet.
the back of our house is on the downslope into the street.
Right, you're not that, it's probably less than that.
So it's
This is
all
the back.
downhill. It's a very steep downhill. Yeah.
There's one,
Downhill, oh.
there's one picture off her porch I took while I was there.
I'm just looking at this and I see like
Right.
2 inches,
That's the one I'm looking at.
Yeah,
From the edge of whatever that is.
it's,
Yeah, that's essentially standing at the corner of her house. This
Yeah.
is
Oh.
at the southeast corner of the house there.
oh, so it is that close. Well, we're gonna do another site visit anyways, right?
You put a crane in there, I think it's just gonna fall right in.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I would leave the language out.
Yeah, a plan, so it would read, said plan should include tree and shrub plantings, the removal of tree litter dumped into the channel, and confirmation that the new gutters. And if we'll be seeing a plan and it will explain how the removals will be done and be conditioned, I think that's the time for us to
Yeah.
add that
you
in.
can, and you can change any of that at that time, you have the discretion, so.
Tom will be back for, we'll have.
Right, so, yeah. So I'll remove that language, and just make sure it includes that she has to clear out, or they have to clear out the stream or the brook or whatever.
I guess the other thing was the, at the bottom, the last day of, and then you didn't specify the month or year. near the bottom of the addendum. Did you already talk about that? Sorry.
Where are you looking? Sorry.
So I guess it's the third from the last paragraph, the end of it.
Oh.
Stabilized by a date that is mutually acceptable, but which in any event is no later than the last day of.
Yeah, that's up to you guys. I want you to,
I mean, I would think, my first thought was before the winter, before next winter.
right. And if we're already like everything, like I keep these dates pretty wide and then so it's easier for you guys to critique them. But I mean, these wide dates are already putting us out into July. So I wouldn't really want to go past, I don't know, I would think you probably wouldn't want to go past August. I mean, it's already very,
The plan, stabilized per the plan by no later than July 18th.
yeah, it's supposed to be done by then, yeah.
Yeah, end of August,
Yeah,
month and a half.
After construction. Yeah, that's right.
So end of August, August 30th.
Fine with that too.
Are there anything else that she said during that meeting that we wanted to address, to include in there? That's everything from the list. I rewatched her section again, even today, just to try to remember, see if there was anything that was missed. And I think we kind of got it all, but
Yeah, I think you captured up everything in
Okay.
it's in this addendum.
okay, yeah. And it can be like, as the process moves forward, it can be amended again, just like we're doing now. This will be a motion to amend when the time comes. So it'll just be, if you are done talking about it, it'd be a motion to amend with the changes noted, or we can talk about it more, just I want that process to go.
Yeah, I'd be fine with a motion to approve it now. I don't know how anyone else, does anyone else have any further? All right.
Excuse me. No, I think those two notes are good.
Okay, so we got the remove the crane language, and we've got August 30th
Yes.
for the latest date.
Okay, I will make a motion to amend with changes of removing the crane language and editing the no later date to August 30th, 2026. And this is for EO 2025-06.
That motion would be to approve it, right?
To amend it, she said, I think she said amend it.
Yeah, isn't it do we need a motion to approve it
To
though?
amend it, because it's an existing enforcement order, we're just amending it, yeah.
second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
We have to sign two signatures. There's two copies in here, so you just hold them out.
All that's left is other business.
There's really nothing this time.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn. Today's date is what, February 20th?
February 20th.
February 25th, 2026 at 6:15.
Second?
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.